Yo. Hello, chat. Hello. I'm low-key live. I don't know if my microphone's good, because I didn't plug in my actual mic. So if it's too loud, let me know. If it's not loud enough, also let me know. But today I'm watching the Wifies video. The Wifies video. What is up? What is up? I need to ping my Discords. Because, I'm streaming. Gotta lock in. Pork Stride. It's my name. Hello. If you want to help out, you could drop a like on the video. It helps a ton. Let's see. You did? Okay, bet. I'm gonna put a little thing. Drop a like for a cookie. I'm gonna pin this. Bet. Okay. I'm just gonna send this link in my Discord. And I will be ready. Ba-da-dun, dun, da-da-dun. 6 people watching, holy smokes. Okay, I'm gonna get to it. We're gonna react to this. I've always wanted to react to this live, and I've also never watched the original Wifies video all the way through, or basically any of it. So, I'm excited to see if it's gonna be good. But yeah. Let me just ping my old Discord. So I'm eating a banana. And I'm about to start watching it, chat. Is it good? How many of you guys have watched it? Because I don't know how good it's gonna be. Damn, that doesn't really help, big bro. Does that mean it's good or bad? Okay, well, we're about to start. It is good. Okay, bye. Like unstable? It's like I thought it's like an ARG. That's what I gathered from people. What's up, llama? Okay, I'm about to start. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. That's a good point. I should not turn left. Okay, I'm starting. I'm starting, guys. Do you guys like the thumbnail? I feel like the thumbnail was peak. Stream is delaying a bit. Okay, well, you guys gotta let me know how the sound sounds and everything. So I'm gonna start watching it and let me know how it is. Here we go! I'm excited. I'm so excited. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Okay, here we go.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube...
Yo, I'm pretty sure this channel that had 0 subscribers now has like 500,000 or something, right? After this video came out. That's gotta be like insane progression for second channel Wifies. Isn't that correct? Avery Mayo. Avery Large Mayo. I feel like I've seen this guy's skin all over the place on Twitter. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery...
Is he just gonna ignore the copious amount of ores that are right there? Am I tweaking? Maybe we'll come back to it.
Did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mind just appears in—
Yo, I love that song. Yo, I need to ask Wifies what that song is. That's so good. Yo, that little, yo, I'm gonna go back. Hold up. That was so peak. What the fuck? Hold up. Oh, pardon my French.
That's it. It seems impossible that a whole mind just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and
Dude, this is so good. Yo, I'm so hyped to watch this.
this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange, one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link, that when you enter takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video name—
Yo, that's so well done, the way he cut the music there. That was very well done. Yo, this is kind of hype. Why have I not watched this already? I feel like this is something that everyone's seen, but I just kind of never got around to doing it. Yo, we're about to hit 10 likes on the stream. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And yeah, happy Friday.
Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this. Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it.
No, an ad. Yo, I don't have an ad blocker, chat.
Eve Online.
Or I'll mute it.
Vast
I'll mute it while it does that. Dude. Hate ads, bro.
A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end. Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave.
Yo, that's insane, bro. Like, how do you get that in your render distance? What? No, genuinely, guys, is this like... Dude, this is crazy. This is genuinely crazy. I did not know that this was like... Holy bro, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna keep watching. My bad.
Green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks...
Yo, that arm is not the guy's arm. Are we dead ass? That's not the guy. He has a slime arm. That's some sort of... That looks like Age of the Bold skin type arm. Like a knight something. That doesn't... That's not his arm, bro. That's not his arm. Weird. Also, why is he in creative over here, but then he goes into survival?
Around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps, but of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens. Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off. And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the... I'm not scared of a game.
Yo. Yo, this got really crazy really quickly. What the hell? It's like, yo, what even? Dude, I mean, this is like a lot to process. How did he? I mean, this is just interesting. I'm gonna keep watching. I don't know.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared, but I felt compelled. I've never felt like that in my life.
Love
No,
Roblox.
bro.
Earn
I don't love Roblox. Yo, that was interesting. Wait, did I pause it? No.
What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world.
Wait. Okay, hear me out, chat. Why would he make that code, like, to get to the Google Drive link? Like, why would Avery do that? So there's got to be somebody else that made that code in his inventory or something to get here, which maybe is the guy that has that arm. You know what I'm talking about? Because, like, it doesn't make sense that he would, like, hide it from himself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but that seems just a little bit weird. I might also just be looking too deep into it, but yeah, I'm gonna keep watching.
I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't
It's a different guy, bro, obviously.
censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching, as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark
That's the right tunnel.
water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight. Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again. Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out, but Now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice. The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left. The tunnel...
Wait, is this where the thing at the crossroads don't turn left? Is that the thing? Is that the thing, chat? Is that it? Yeah, it is. Okay, interesting.
Continues. Getting narrower and narrower and narrower until finally
Yo, that's cool, the way it, like...
he finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the room, strangely, almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple: set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those
Dude, it's a different person! Lock in, Wifies. It's a different person. Lock in. The big Weef. Gotta lock in, bro. It's genuinely really interesting, but it's definitely another person, right? Right? Okay, well, I'm gonna keep watching, I guess. It's interesting, though. I like this video. Wi-Fi? Yeah, Wi-Fi's, bro. Is that not his name? A Trippin'? Oh, goodness gracious, it's looking intense. I didn't expect it to be this, like, stressful. It's good, though. It's definitely a good video. W Wi-Fi's. Damn, I'm gonna keep watching it.
noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this.
Oh my god. It sucks, bro. I don't like ads.
It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him, stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now, it's time to explore.
This music is pretty awesome, I can't lie. Also, guys, just so you know, I'm working on a new video. It's kind of peak. Oh my god, it's Ren! Yay! Yo, Ren, do I stop streaming to go play? I wanna have fun, bro. I wanna have a good time. This is a good video, but I feel like I need to process TS. I feel like I'm getting overstimulated with all this information. I watch a lot of mystery stuff, so this is very much like yeah, this got me locked in, actually. This is really, like, really good. This is really good. I didn't know that. For some reason, I didn't expect it to be good just because it's Minecraft, but it's actually good. Like, I actually am scared at points. Or not, like, scared, but, like, I actually feel the tension. I feel the... It's palpable, you know what I'm talking about? Why don't you stream playing? It's low-key, like, really laggy. It kind of sucks. I could try, though. I also don't know if I can set it up. I'd be down to try. Does anyone want me... How much more of the video should I watch, guys? Should I get to halfway through, and then we can pick this back up tomorrow or some other day? And I could stream something else, or I can also not stream. I don't mind. Okay, tell me what to do, chat. I'm paused until you guys type. Roxanne. Yo, 12 likes. Thank you, goats. Thank you. W. Genuine W. Guys, type in chat, please. I need to know. Yo. Sure. Okay, I'll just watch until 20 minutes, and then I'll VC with Ren.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far. What? Where? Third?
Bro, the guy is smarter than Wifies. Ren, there's like delay. I have no idea what you're saying yes to, but thank you. Dude, I low-key... This is good. This is good. This guy is hella smart. This protagonist or whatever. Who, I don't know if it's the actual dude anymore, but this guy is smart as hell. W, whatever your name is. Avery? I don't think it's Avery, though. We'll see.
Sign, I've only seen this one, but it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But
That's a bit of comedy, bro. Wifies for adding that in the video. Because it's so true. They never do anything, bro. They genuinely never lock in, bro. They're always doing some stuff of like, oh, the zombie, or oh, I'm gonna starve to death. Nah, Wifies for that one, bro. Holy tough. Okay, I'm gonna keep watching.
With that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption, and nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How?
The grass? Guys, this is the grass. He did the grass thing. I saw him do the grass thing, like subtly before. No, bro's like actually smart as hell. Okay, I'm gonna keep watching, bro. Oh my god, it's Loki smart.
Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me, but I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the
Ha 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 ha! Porkstride is smart and IQ low-key too high. You saw that, guys. I'm low-key locked in. This is actually tough. I am the best at that. I'm kidding. But, like, low-key, you got that, bro. That was actually good. Good comms.
chunk. He didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving. Maybe I am scared.
Yeah, bro was low-key scared. Okay, that's a good place to end, guys. Go subscribe to Wifies. Here. Go subscribe to Wifies. He's the GOAT. I'm not logged in right now. I am subscribed to him on my main. Don't worry about it. Go subscribe to Wifies. He's the freaking GOAT. I also have this one to react to. Run Avery.
Avery is the last line in a book that Avery did not write.
Weird book that I did not write. Well, this is pretty cool. Wifies. Holy smokes. Alright, that'll be it for today, guys. Lovely stream. Don't forget to like the stream. Just in case. Just helps a lot. And comment in the comment section what you'd like me to stream next, or watch next, or do. And if you like these types of reaction videos, I am totally down to make a channel where I just react to videos. If I face reveal, I can do it with my face, I guess, but I can also just do it like this. Because it's genuinely just fun. So yeah. Thank you guys, and